The movie's starting.
Ooh.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Movie is Starting podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
I'm your other host, Jeremiah.
And today we are joined by...
My name's Justin, everybody. How's it going?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, my dick is cold.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what my last date said. I mean, wait. No.
Shock. That's my thing. Keeping you on your toes.
Gotta bear down for that polar vortex that's coming.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Super Bowl Sunday of all days. Yeah, Justin has picked quite a unique movie for us to watch today, and that would be...
Street Trash.
Oh,
So I'm going to feel a lot of place. I have a feeling you guys are going to know like directors and producers and production companies and how much blow they had on the table when they made it. I just like watching movies. I have a group of friends we do bad movies with too. So this was introduced to me a long time ago. And when you told me, oh, pick one of your favorite movies, I wouldn't call this favorite, but I thought I'd kind of get you. But I realized when I talked to other people that like, yeah, we watch bad movies too. I'm like, have you seen Street Trash? Like, hold my beer. And I'm like, oh, I kind of thought I had something there. Because a lot of other people, like I would say the normies, they're like, what's Street Trash? Like, oh,
yeah.
When you get to do somebody like break their Street Trash cherry, it's like, everyone, come on, watch this person's expressions when they watch this movie.
Yeah. This girl's titties explode.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It took them this was made over a span of years, right?
I do believe so. Yeah, it took forever to get because they didn't have a whole lot of money.
It was kind of a passion project, if I recall right. Like it was somebody who worked for Troma, and that's why you have like similar actors who are in like Troma movie. Like the boss is also in Toxic Avenger. I think it was somebody at Troma. This was sort of their passion project. This was their passion project of all movies. And
throwing a wiener around the junkyard.
Yeah, and it took
I've just always wanted to do that in a movie.
It broke new ground.
And I guess it took them however long to sort of finally get the time and the money to make this movie.
Well, Jeremiah, you know how that feels with projects that take years.
Oh yeah,
and years. Especially coming from me, years.
Well, I have a poster right behind me of a project that took years to make.
Years. But in response to Justin, we try to talk about those kinds of things like directors and film trivia and stuff. It always just boils down to us ragging on it.
Oh, of course.
It's just the way it goes. So, yeah.
Or, just over this last weekend, a bunch of us watched we had a Canon movie night, and then we watched the Canon documentary.
Oh, God, yes.
It's so good, because it's just like, they wanted sex scenes in every movie, and they're showing you the catalog of these movies and all the sex scenes. You're like, well, I don't need to hit Pornhub later. But it was interesting.
Life Force is one extended porn scene.
And we watched that, too. I'd never said first time watching it.
Oh, God, that movie's amazing. Patrick Stewart kissing a guy that barfs up all of his own blood.
Well, he rails back. Yeah.
But anyway, Street Trash. Shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. So this is currently streaming on Shudder, according to Jeremiah. So that's how he's watching, and I'm watching a Blu-ray, and Justin's watching a Blu-ray as well. All right. Mm-hmm. See, we got the legal means down today, people. Not so in past podcasts, but we hope that you're going to watch the movie along. Yeah, the movie's starting.
Yeah.
We hope that you're going to watch the movie along with us, however you can. And since it's a commentary track, obviously, it's kind of required. So we have the movie queued up before the opening title sequence, and we are pressing play now.
All right.
Ominous.
Chaos Productions presents Pure
this absolute madness.
Yeah. And there are there are just massive stereotypes in this movie. Just you've never seen this movie.
Yeah.
And here's a big one: the Jewish person who owns a liquor store. This one's kind of brutal, really.
Ooh.
So when did you first see this, Justin?
Oh, it's got to be better part of 10, 13 years.
Is that the satyr from Manos Hands of Fate?
Oh no, that's Kenny Loggins.
Okay.
Already
he's walking like him anyway.
I love it.
Anyway, so like 10 to 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's the years they blend together so quickly when you watch such great films, but
it's a masterpiece. I don't know what you're talking about.
Also, his sneaking skills.
Booty!
Hey, get back here, you bum!
Got a booty blast to the schnoz.
What was Kenny Loggins doing in my storeroom?
He gauged his target. He's like, even if I get caught, he ain't catching me.
He was in the danger zone. What do we need a shot of the old man's crotch for? I don't get that at all.
Why didn't we need one?
It's like old man like crotch punch. You know, the pudge.
Remember, passion project.
Oh yeah, it was his passion to show that guy's like man pouch.
Wow, that car really was a thing made out of freaking Legos.
So I was talking to Jeremiah before we started recording about how I had seen this on. I just said his name too.
Joe Bob Briggs.
Joe Bob Briggs was doing some show that used to be on TNT where he was talking about horror movies. I don't remember what show it was. All I remember was I was flipping channels and I came to TNT and all I saw was a severed penis flying through the air. And I was like, okay, what the hell is this? And I kept watching, and then I saw a guy get his head taken off by a compressed air canister. And then I saw someone melt and flush themselves down a toilet. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? And he was like, oh, by the way, that was Street Trash. And I was like, I must see this. So the only video store near me that had it was by my friend Charlie's place. That was like, I want to say a good 30 minutes away. And I actually got a membership there just so I could rent it and watch it.
Oh, anyway, I think we're about to have nudity. I recall.
Boobies.
Yeah.
And they're not exploding.
Yeah.
Boobs with a W. Boobs.
Yeah, she had dinner plates
that
for
bush
noodles.
you could hide a VCR in.
Jesus.
Oh, all right, there we go.
Quite a thicket of hair. Okay,
What?
And there's
Okay,
Joe.
And we got some dong too.
You know, you
Wait,
got to even
that
it
guy
out.
stealing a lamp?
Equal opportunity film.
Once again, passion project.
Yeah.
It's always been my dream to show some dude with an unkempt bush running down the stairwell.
This is a day and age where the term manscaping hadn't been born yet.
Oh yeah.
I'll drink to that.
I need a drink too after seeing that mess.
But so I mean, yeah. So just like I said, we had this like one buddy who really took his film school seriously. And like I say, I have two buddies in my group that went to film school and just went, once you graduate and you kind of want to start going into the industry, not as fun as they thought.
No, my brother did the same thing, and he hated it.
My one buddy would like to, he went through the whole process, but he ended up loving editing. He's like, well, unless I'm going to apply myself, that's probably not going to happen. The other one was just like, yeah, there's too much politics and BS to like really be able to like break ground. So anyway, he just, like I say, I remember how we started our bad movie night group as my buddy, his name's Paul. He would be like, he'd always talk about Death Wish. He was like, oh, Death Wish 3 with the giggler and Death Wish 2.
Jeremiah loves the Death Wish.
Yeah. Number 3.
Yeah, you got to love the giggler.
Your wife has expired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Your wife is expired. What bedside manner that guy had.
From a broken arm.
And I believe number 1 is Jeff Goldblum yelling at people. He hates rich cunts.
Don't jive with us, Mama. You know what we want. If you could please, there's this old lady who. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the king of
Roddy
the
Piper.
No, not Roddy Piper. He's roided out Zach Galifianakis.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, that is such a good yes.
That is accurate. That is very
apparently,
accurate. I can almost hear. Who's that character that from SNL that was on the news all the time? The Stefan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I can hear him going accurate.
And yeah, here we go. Like I said, this is one of the first stereotypes we're introduced to.
You mean the hobos weren't stereotypes?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't really know too many of them that look like Kenny Loggins disheveled, but
He's all right. He's all right.
And
I'm in my back room just pulling apart wall pieces. Oh, what's this?
Yeah. And here comes the biggest plot point of the whole movie right here.
The inciting incident,
Yeah.
as it were.
The the Declaration of Independence better be in there.
Nicolas Cage already got
I
it.
was going to say. Nicolas Cage is like, hey, what are you doing?
Like, snooze, you lose.
Oh, Viper.
That's your first sign right there, dude. The
Yeah.
first sign.
But once again, he's portraying a stereotype. So
Are you sure it's not just Ripple?
yeah. Will ripple you from the inside out. I mean,
Yeah.
Little Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite parts don't come till way later in the movie, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
But
This movie just gets fucking crazy.
yeah, so if you're listening and you're watching along and you're just like, well, you know what, I got nothing better to do with my life on a Thursday, go ahead and watch. But it's like this movie doesn't stop delivering. It just roller coaster just always goes up. It really never comes down until the credits roll.
Yeah.
As long as if you keep an open mind, it's just like what. And then what? Like, this is one of those things where you should have your buddy who goes, are you trying to inject logic into this movie? Because you're going to be like, why would that happen? Don't ask why.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, every time something happens, it's like, how many A's can you add to the what? The further the movie goes.
Darn it, legless guy. What are you doing in my store?
It's a fire hazard, sir.
and that dude's and you can tell that dude's like a genuine amputee as well.
Yeah. Well, there was that guy playing the harmonica earlier that had no hands.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Those guys went to Juilliard, by the way.
Also,
I'm wearing a garbage bag.
Did you notice that stop sign did not?
And I just jizzed all over your car.
That stoplight didn't have a yellow.
It actually did look like the windshield got cleaner. I mean, they're really doing a service there.
Oh, here we go.
That manicure was on fleek, girl.
Roided out Zach Galifianakis is about to beat the shit out of Rick Moranis.
He's like, I've seen a tiger. Tigers hate cinnamon.
He got his ass kicked in New York like a couple months ago. I guess history does repeat itself.
Zach Galifianakis got his ass beat?
No.
Rick Moranis got like
punched that
in New York. Yeah.
People, what is your problem? That's Rick fucking Moranis. You don't do that.
Hey, you were great in Ghostbusters. I want to punch you. What?
Yeah,
no.
I was great in Ghostbusters. Blah.
Little Shop of Horrors. I'll show you what I think.
And he's Canadian, so he's probably super nice about it too. So,
I'm sorry, your fist.
This is for Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, or Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Once again, massive stereotypes in this movie.
Hey, guy.
Hey,
I want the blowjob from her.
Why do you have a gas mask? Oh, God.
That's awesome, the shot from inside the glasses.
Fuck.
Don't forget, blood rushes to your head.
That's right. You don't piss off the king of the hobos.
I love that, like 70s, 80s Terminator. Bow, bow, bow. Like, is that really needed for this movie? It's not a like.
It sounds like the soundtrack to Creepshow.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't a thriller. This there's no suspense building here. It's
you
just got killed. Who cares?
Grandpa?
Play Benny Hill music for all I care.
Oh, they're having a moment.
Yeah. He's just telling him that he's all right. Ain't nobody worried about him. Just let him be.
See, this is what he gets for being a thieving son of a bitch.
Ugh, I bet that man smells terrible.
Well, according to one of the scenes that they showed in the documentary I was watching, the guy that looks like Kenny Loggins is standing in front of a restaurant at some point, and like the maitre d' comes outside to have like a smoke. And I want to say they're maybe 20 feet apart, and like they had an interview with the actor who was playing the maitre d', and he goes, "I just was told to ad-lib shit." he goes, I figured I'd just walk outside and say, hey, get out of here, you smell. And he goes, it turns out, it's like, hey, that tree over there's dying. Fuck off.
Dude, that is one of my favorite characters. Actually, that's why I hate till it gets later in the movie. That Mater D guy, I love him. He is so quippy and just, some of his lines later, I tear up. It's so funny. And the detective. Oh, the detective.
Yeah. He's like, oh, man, my eyes are watering. Get the fuck out of here. That tree you're standing by is dying. Get out. He's like, go. This is cracking me up. And he said I was expecting to say maybe 3 words, and he goes, and I had a whole fucking paragraph that came out of my mouth.
Oh.
I didn't even know they made a documentary of this. You'll have to show me.
Yeah, it's like a feature-length documentary. I was maybe 20 minutes into it, I want to say.
Where did you find that?
It's on the BluRay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I've seen the movie multiple times. I just bought the when he asked me to join the podcast. He's like, "Do you have it?" I'm like, "Click on Amazon."
See,
I will.
I'm also an enabler.
He went out of his way to use. Oh, I guess he's not using the toilet. I thought he actually went out of his way to use a toilet in a building that was destroyed. He was just using it as a seat.
So here's the first point where you're like, "What the fuck did I get into?" when I press play on my VCR.
The liquids like those, I don't know if you guys remember what they were called. They were like those bubble gums that would paint your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They had like the Kiss tongue emblem for like their candy emblem. Oh, I can't remember what they were called. But...
This is usually what happens to me if I drink Seagrams.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you didn't flush yourself down a toilet.
Oh, no, I did. It's a true story.
Also, this is based in reality?
Yeah.
I got better.
The Jeremiah story.
It was like Swamp Thing. Then I reconstituted myself.
Hey, this building's blown out, barely even standing, but the toilet works.
The plumbing is excellent. Yeah.
You just can't beat a good Moen.
Is that Kohler?
Again, with this like over dramatic music, like, was a predator going to show up?
He's like, dude, I did Shakespeare in the Park. What the fuck am I doing here?
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Passion Project.
Kill me. Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
I saw the Blob.
It's been a while for the original. It's been a while for me.
I watched that remake I don't know how many times. God damn. So this is also Bryan Singer's first movie that he ever worked on.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I don't think he did the things he's accused of doing very much on the set of this movie. Although he probably could have gotten away with it if he did.
Did he tell some young actor that he'd helped build his career on this? You know? But I did look at the guy who directed this. This guy named, where was it?
Yeah, he directed Document of the Dead.
Yeah, and he did. It looks like he's still working. Apparently, he does a lot. He's on TV right now. Mm-hmm. But he's primarily done. And he worked on the X-Men movies. That's probably like he was in the camera department. That's probably the Bryan Singer connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been a cinematographer. He was a cinematographer for Crash, Chronicles of Riddick. He was in camera department, Falling Down, X-Men, and then also X2. But then, it looks like he's directed a lot of TV as of late, like SEAL Team 6, or SEAL Team, Longmire, and Power. So, I mean, he's still working.
It's good.
Even after this.
He's got passion projects.
Yeah. and here's Messina.
So this guy's supposed to be 14.
Yeah, and 14 going on 26,
Yeah. Well, they said that in the documentary, one of the parts that I saw was they're talking about they'd actually hired a 14-year-old kid. And then the lawyer that was working for the production contacted the director. He was like, look, if you put a real 14-year-old kid in this movie, the parents could sue you after you're done because of the shit that happens in this movie around their son.
Yeah.
So the art director says, well, I just opened up like an art studio, and one of the guys that's working there is he's 18, but he looks like he's 14, so we can hire him if you want. And that's what they did.
Okay, so this movie's 87. So I don't know. It's kind of, I think the times change. You know, I don't, and it's not an excuse for bad things happening to people, but you know, would be like, oh, you can get sued. Like, yeah, they might be prouder that they go, ooh, our kid's in a movie. You should watch it. It's not a good one, but he was on.
Why am I in this movie?
Yeah. This is the guy who played the mayor in the crooked mayor in Toxic Avenger.
He even has my neck ripple and everything. It's like, look at that pack of hot dogs on the back of his neck. God damn.
He must smell terrible. No.
Probably smells like hot dog water. High school hot dog water.
I have a feeling there's a theme building here. Everyone smells bad. Except her.
I bet she smells like flowers. And
Or
lavender. And maybe a hint of doo-doo.
Or at least a shower.
I smell Irish Spring.
Is that Suave?
I don't know, but that's I don't know how much Aquanet in that hair. She's a fire hazard. Get her out of there. The Human Torch.
Does anybody work around this office, or do they just stand around?
I don't think the director gave them direction.
It's
like cheesy poofs. Yeah, that's our motivation.
Smile awkwardly.
That's a lot of radios. My eyes, they see things.
Like that calendar in the back.
I have that same wall AC unit. That's crazy.
I have that 70s Bush poster in the back. Uh-oh. Is he gonna? Oh.
Hey, bro, you got any Cobra?
I have two Cobra.
Oh, is this the corn? Is this the corn line? Please tell me this is the corn line. Yep. Here it is.
I'm a colorful character.
Yup.
Let me hit all the strides my character should.
Yup.
Viper. What about Iceman and Maverick?
What are we enjoying tonight? I heard a can crack. What are we enjoying?
It is grape flavored sparkling water.
Ooh,
I don't know. I'm dangerous, bruh.
You guys actually show your pictures through the podcast that people can see, or
no? It's just the audio usually.
Oh, sorry, more magic.
This is a fancy homeless. I mean, look, he's got a bow tie and everything.
Look at that fancy hat. He stole it off of. Oh God! Oh Jesus! Really, Chris? Really?
Of all the times
that I forget someone's name. The dude who froze to death in Scrooged.
Oh, Herman.
Michael J. Pollard. He stole that off of Michael J. Pollard in Scrooged. God damn it! Okay, hey Justin. Just in case you haven't figured it out yet, my jokes are about 50-50.
Jokes!
Yeah, see? Yeah, got it.
Well, don't worry. I am too drinking sparkling
and 50
water.
cents too. 50.
The rule of three? What?
Apparently, he's also a mathematician. Jesus.
He's a math magician.
Ah, there you are.
Seriously, those glasses are amazing.
I'm going to eBay.
I just want to play poker when those glasses,
You gonna play with Kenny Rogers?
Kenny Loggins.
Oh,
the gambler.
See? Wink.
So wait a minute. This dude's running a liquor store, but he has 3 jars of candy. What?
Yeah.
Like local kids
Just in case the kids come in after school.
You know,
it's a modern day Willy
You
Wonka.
can't buy cigarettes or booze.
Look, there's
Police
Ripple
don't
in the
have
there's Ripple in the bottom left right corner. Yeah. I called that shit.
he said, I believe he said, Shanana, get a job. I hate running
This
a business.
bartering session brought to you by Marlboro.
I think that guy was wearing a MAGA hat in the back. What the hell?
The fuck? I think he wore that to. That thing is so ragged. I think he wore that to prom.
Oh well, guess what? He's a member. Look, you can tell by his jacket. Ugh, you could drive a truck between his teeth.
He's got fucking Ferengi teeth. That's what he's got. It's like the 43rd rule of acquisition is.
And the day after that, too. Except not Wednesday. I take Wednesdays off.
Oh, this detective is like, Bruce Willis, move on over. Your Die Hard days are done. This detective wins.
That guy's giving Tom Atkins a run for his money.
Everybody stand down.
Thrill me.
Oh.
We need to watch that for the podcast, Jeremiah.
Oh, Night of the Creeps?
Yeah, I just bought the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Well, I should show you the picture I took. I kind of went crazy buying shit from Scream Factory.
I remember you telling me.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh, my copy of the Manitou came in.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Great.
I did a stream last night where I was talking about all the stuff I picked up in January. And when I got to the Manitou, I said Jeremiah coined a classic phrase: "Tasty hoots save the world." And now Jason Corpseful texted me, and he's just kind of like, "I'm using that phrase from now on."
So did Show put out a better version? Because I just picked up Night of the Creeps on Amazon. It was really cheap for Blu-ray. So
yeah, there was one that came out
or something.
Yeah, there was one that came out maybe 2012, I want to say, and then Shout Factory just like within the last year released a special collector's edition of it.
I just want to point out that cat really wasn't really disturbed for a while of what was going on. It was kind of cool.
Oh, by the way, the guy that just got jizzed on that they show running away right now, that's the director.
Oh.
They were. I saw him talking about this scene. He was like, "I've acted a few times. I've had makeup on." He was in Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead. He played a zombie in Dawn of the Dead. He's like, "I'm okay with makeup."
Yeah.
Yep, that's the director. Beware of the blob. It's like that thing on his hand.
Hey, there's nothing I can do.
Oh yes, there's a random guy with no shirt on with the twist-tied bandana.
Hell to the yes. Break into Electric Boogaloo up in this bitch.
I believe that's the giggler.
Angle a camera over your shoulder, he'll come for you every time.
No, man, that's Ozone.
Oh, R.I.P.
I had to take the train home today because I had to take public transit to work because my car was.
You want to see right now?
There was a paint. Someone had done a spray painting between. It's on the blue line between the California and Logan Square stop. If you're going eastbound, someone had spray painted a big mural of Adolfo Quinones. Ozone from the Breakin' movies. A big mural of him on the wall. It was great.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Zach Galifianakis is roided out. Zach Galifianakis
getting busy.
Getting some
rubbing that dirty butt.
Yeah,
he's gonna break her in half. That's what's gonna happen.
Diaper. Make me feel pretty.
I want some casserole.
What was it that Halle Berry says in Monsters Ball? Make me feel good.
Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Billy Bob Thornton, make me feel good.
No bums allowed. Oh.
No bums allowed.
Lucky for them, he's more of a hobo. So,
But he had enough money to get that sweet tat.
Well, because he got that in the war.
Oh, yeah. Him and Johnny Rico.
God,
I can count her spinal column bones.
them bones, them homeless bones.
But they actually, when they hired that actress, it was in the documentary, she was recalling the story. She's like, somebody called her. Yeah, this is the stuff that she's not used to swearing. She doesn't normally swear. And she had to write down all these curse words to force herself to swear. But someone called her from the casting department saying, we need an actress who looks anorexic. Will you be in the movie? She's like, I don't look anorexic.
Oh.
She said she got like a complex from it. I was laughing. She's like, I don't look anorexic, but I can sure look dirty.
Oh, don't worry. The makeup will do that just fine.
Yeah.
They're going to make you get wet and then roll around in the dirt here.
Bad Pussy!
That's a great name for a band, Bear Pussy. They're opening for Meat Quilt.
Yes. And Vivica Vag Murder.
I'm just chilling. Nothing wrong here.
That's funny as hell.
It's like he went back to restart,
I just realized that he has his rolled up sleeves held in place by tape, and now it's gone. It was like black gaffer's tape, and then in the next shot it was missing. I'm here to plant some corn. You get it? Corn. I'm 15.
Where'd you find $2?
I forget, did he make the sideways vagina joke yet?
Not that I recall.
Because I remember at a certain point he says that. And I'm like, oh.
By the way, all this stuff that he steals is going to taste like dick.
No. Sweaty vinegar.
DEEUKYUK.
You're underselling it. It's going to taste like sweaty balsamic vinegar.
Yeah, it's going to smell like or taste like salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
It's
making me feel bad about myself.
Yeah, nice porn collection in the bottom underneath the bed.
He is 14.
Wow, a lot of butt. Well, I mean, granted, it also was the 80s.
Hey, man, this is before Marvel was a thing.
Yeah.
Where do you hide your money? In my toilet paper roll, because bums here don't use toilet paper.
Even though someone can just reach through that hole in the tires and grab it.
That's called a window.
It's air conditioning right there.
It's almost like they cast them because they knew they looked like Loggins and Messina.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say the younger one looks a little more Scott Baio, a little more Karate Kid.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of that Ralph Macchio-ness to him.
Thank you, Ralph.
I do love that line that he's like, you wouldn't know you were swimming around in his balls at the time. Like there's Vietnam dad.
Here we go. Ball meat.
$3 in singles and a receipt is all you need.
I don't smell like feces. This fall down go boom moment brought to you by Knee High Soda
and 7-Up. Yeah. And Royal Crown Soda.
Dick mustard.
Duster.
Oh God.
This thievery brought to you by Nestea and Lipton.
And Kool-Aid.
Oh, shit. Crotch aid.
Hey, there's corn.
You
He just put a bunch of peanuts down his nuts.
You know what the scene needs? A really oboe-heavy song. That's what it really needs.
And I'm sorry.
It needs to sound like something out of a Roaring Twenties movie.
That was fucked up what they just did. But,
What?
well, if you didn't see it, I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Nut Juice Chicken Thighs brought to you by Purdue.
Food made fast. Just a little dick garnishing, and you're off to the races.
See, this is all the ad-libbing stuff. He goes out in the documentary. He's like, I'm a theater actor. You follow what's on the page because you want to do things that aren't going to set off the audience if you go off script or something, right? And he goes, so when I was told to improv, he goes, that's the shit that came out of my mouth.
God.
I don't know. He's like, I hope he hits him.
Oh. Because for some reason I walk in with a receipt. Honestly, at this point, just give the chicken. It's not like you're going to take it back.
No, you want to do? Stick it under the faucet, clean it off, and put it back on the rack.
Yeah.
Just a little brushing off the road dust, and we're back in business.
Well,
in the documentary, he said that he wanted her to say some racial type things to him, and she was just like, I ain't doing that. What the fuck?
He could be Jamaican. We don't know.
Lord of mercy. Right near the beach, boy.
Yeah, clean that up.
I was gonna say, no, that's not realistic. Look at how much paper products were in that.
Fuck yo napkins.
Now he's.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like a homeless superhero. It didn't even faze him.
And he dropped all the chicken he stole on the ground on the way out. So,
oh God! And when you put a paper bag over your head, you just walk through any material.
It's still juicy.
It's very scientific. Poking it with a stick.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney approved this.
Yeah.
Well, they love their character being in this movie.
Yeah, sure. They can wear a tank top. I don't care.
Yeah, that's before Michael Eisner, got all really litigious about, what Disney could and could not do. So,
wow, we know that Bryan Singer kid. He's going places.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. You leveled up in Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. By the way, this scene requires acting.
I was going to say, at least we got some backstory on the King of the Hobos.
Fucking seriously, why does every movie from like the mid '80s. I'd even maybe go back a little further. Oh, if it's the morgue or the coroner, they got to eat their lunch next to a dead guy because that's what coroner. Like that's such an overused trope. I get it. You're not fazed by dead, gross things, but I got to eat this pastrami on rye right here.
Also, this looks like something out of House, like one of
a Spirit Store.
No. I was thinking of House of a Thousand Corpses. Can't think of Sid Haig's character's name.
Oh,
Captain
Howdy?
Captain Spaulding. It's
Captain
like
Spaulding.
It's one of Captain Spaulding's displays.
I got my captain's crossed. Like, Mickey's loving the fact that guy's nipples are poking through his shirt.
Those are fucking diamond cutters.
Like, they're about to rip through this damn tank top, boy. Poke you in the eyes.
Worship at my throne.
You should see the production art for the guy who designed that throne and what it was supposed to look like. It looked like something out of Game of Thrones. It's funny. That's on the documentary.
Oh. Good to the last drop. The FedEx Pope. And Grimace.
and Hobo James Brown.
Wow!
Like that's that he took Homer Simpson's radioactive suit. Impressive camera work. That 360. That was genius.
They don't teach that. You either know how to do that or you don't.
That's like pure skill. That's just you can't teach it. That's instinct.
you can't teach it. You're gonna go places.
That's called establishing shots.
See, a lot of these like junkyard scenes, like these people specifically, they make it like, are they on something? Like, I mean, I obviously have seen it, so I know what's going on. But it's like they make it seem like everyone's just kind of fidgety or crazy. It's like, are they just idiots, or like are they high on something? Because I don't see any drugs.
They're high on Viper.
Yeah. Well, there's probably,
there's
probably a tire fire somewhere in that.
Yeah, they're slowly dying. They just don't know it. Did that guy just have I thought that was like one of those piss jug things.
It is. Don't you? Oh, you mean like but he talks.
They're drinking out of that overflow radiator thing. Yeah,
that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. But he talks about. I remember he does talk about like cutting it with pits or something.
Spider-Man creeping.
And Hulk as well.
Hulk looks sad.
Hulk's doing that whole Batista thing from Endgame where he's like, you can't see me.
He's mastered the art of invisibility.
Yeah, I'm perfectly still. You can't see me. Oh my god, a Bowflex. Hobos are known for their forearm strength.
Well, they got to keep in shape somehow. Hands don't pick themselves.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, referring to the fact he was a police officer. Yeah, right here he says something about piss.
Just a little.
Just a little.
You didn't mind my ball sweat chicken special?
Yeah.
Where do you think the salt came from? sweat from my balls.
Is this supposed to be this hairy?
Sweat from my balls. Like, I'm funny. I saw CB4.
My toilet
he should have just like fucked the toilet roll. It's like, you're my only friend. Just start fucking the toilet roll.
My TP pussy. Do you notice that the guy that's supposed to be 14 years old keeps changing age as the movie goes along? He's like younger looking, then he's older looking because they filmed this over like a year or two.
Yeah. Oh, great! Another flashback.
Some Brian Dennehy's gonna show up and say, "Get out of my town, hippie."
Did this just become my science project?
No, there needs to be like a random dinosaur in the basketball court.
Yeah.
In an alien bar in the cafeteria.
Get out of my town, hippie.
David Caruso randomly pops up. Hey, I'm in this movie.
I knew there was something about that guy.
It'd be funny if he had a boner. Why are they vampires?
Vietnam or Vietnamese come at
This
me.
just turned into like 7 golden vampires or some shit.
Oh, great.
Vietnamese vampire hookers from the junkyard.
The king of the hobos is having night terrors again.
Where else are you going to live?
He might be having a seizure. Oh, he shaved for this part.
So I'm guessing this was filmed afterward.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like on the documentary, they have an interview with him, and it doesn't look anything like him because he does not have that facial hair. Like it looks nothing like him. That is the character. Is that beard, man?
Give me some sugar, baby.
Yeah, that's what we call pillow talk.
You, the sweet little thing.
You found me beautiful once. You did.
Yeah.
Do you like stocky, husky white dudes? I hope so.
Totally an American soldier.
I'm gonna fuck you because America.
Oh, you're all salty. Hey, it's just this is like Starship Troopers. She went right for his nipple.
Yep. At least I got to have you. Just because every hobo has to have a grenade stash somewhere.
Yeah. Well, of course. Oh shit! I pulled the pen. Now what? Football practice. Oh,
pancakes.
Man, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I need to reevaluate my life. Uh-oh.
Oh, I can see
you got lucky the first time, guy.
I need my $1 Viper.
Man, this place is Squaresville.
It's social distancing. That's what it's doing.
I'm surprised the proprietor doesn't notice that every time someone buys a Viper, they don't come back.
Booty.
Oh, just like a baboon, it's red. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, you know.
I just puked.
In the alley, yeah. Hey, lover.
Like, let's suck face. No, you have vomit breath, bitch.
Oh, here comes my favorite character.
Wah, wah.
Don't get your puke on me. I may be a hobo, but I've got standards.
Is that Cook George Wendt?
Like when your deodorant wears off, lady, then we'll get some stuff going on. Yeah. Maybe you get a little stank in your booty. Judge A.
This is also the guy who played the scientist in Frankenhooker.
Yeah. He looks like Rick Mayall a little bit. What's up, Drop Dead Fred?
And this is the guy who in Goodfellas asks for Joe Pesci to pay his bill and then gets beaten by him. Is it the thing where he was riffing?
Yeah, pretty much anything that came out of his mouth was him just making it up on the spot. Like he said, he had like one line, and it was basically like, "You smell, get out of here."
Yeah.
I'll get you a fucking shine box.
Fucking Michael. Working at the car. Oh, never mind.
Jesus.
So what do you do
I just
for a
want to
living?
know where the hobos get all of these giant drums.
Well, I mean, when you're walking around all day, I suppose you have time to just like, oh, hey, I found one of these giant drums.
Yeah, this. I mean, not aside from it not being a cool scene, it was doubly cool not for her because she was assaulted like this in real life not too long before they filmed this.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And she said her reactions were real because it all came flooding back to her.
Oh, Grimace is gonna get some.
Well, now the movie just got real, thanks.
Yeah. I've never really understood why people want to put scenes like this in movies.
Well, I was just thinking of The Accused. Like that was like, you know.
Well, when you're,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not cool, but I mean, like, if you're trying to say something,
Yeah.
you know, and bring something to light,
Yeah.
you know, that's one thing. But like, I'm sorry, but there will never ever be a rape scene in a movie I write ever.
Yeah. I mean, this is essentially. I mean, this is an exploitation movie. I mean,
Yeah. But still, I mean, just like they thought this was. I mean, like that was just the way of thinking back then, where rape jokes were cool and that kind of shit. Making fun of it at the same time, kind of. It's like no. It's like now this is just super fucking cringy. And I'm supposed to like this guy that's trying to do this right now. Like he's supposed to be like one of the heroes.
Remember, she thinks she's about to fuck Kenny Loggins, so she's totally jazzed right now.
She's like, "Where's the gopher?
Get out of here, Atreyu."
What are you guys looking at? This ain't no peep show.
Atreyu. He's like, "I'm gonna go watch Hortex drown again, guys. Bye."
My sister's turning into a troll. I'm out of
Here
here.
they're playing Gale Force in the park. I'm gonna go watch it.
Did you hear that? He goes, she goes, 69. He goes, how about 68? You blow me and I'll owe you one.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll have to remember that. Oh.
See, now knowing what I know now, it's just kind of like, this is just super fucking cringy. But like I said, her reactions are like genuine. Like she was terrified.
Wow, we're a bunch of filthy hobos.
Like I said, we're supposed to like this guy.
Yeah. He is our protagonist, so
Yeah,
you know.
So,
Maybe
And he only
he's more of
lasts
an
about
anti-hero.
30 seconds.
Oh, great! So it's a Ouija board. So that means evil spirits were watching them fuck.
and Malfador is going to come and possess her after this, and
Good God!
I'm so tired.
I was gonna say, careful what you say, lady.
I'm all tired and depleted.
Depleted.
Thanks, Red Balls. And then this happens.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
This is the genuine reactions.
Yeah.
All she had to say was, "No, I've been through this before. I'm not going to be in this movie." But
Use a double, yeah. Really made this.
I guess she really needed that job. I guess I don't know. That's just like if I would not want to do anything that recreates anything like that ever.
I love the fact he's a street tough, and he clearly wears mascara.
Yeah. Hey, when you're a jet all the way.
Oh, these guys look more like sharks.
Yeah, which gang were you guys in the Warriors?
Uh-oh. Is that a woman?
I say you let me have them first. Oh my God! Then the brothers from Killer Clowns from Outer Space show up with their ice cream truck.
They're supposed to be Debbie's roommates.
I love what they do to this guy.
What are the charges? Being homeless.
Well, on a Friday, of course. Any other night, you're free to be homeless.
Their reactions are great. It's like, ew, dragon breath. That was great. Out from under my nose.
Hey, I think that's Nicolas Cage in the middle.
Yeah. That was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Why is Rogue in the back there? I don't know. She's got that gray streak.
Oh.
Did that graffiti say "this fucking sucks"?
Yeah, I was just looking at that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this ride, I think it's this ride. Fucking. How many people are you shaking down that happen to have a magic marker in their pocket when you get them? I may be going to jail. I'm going to write some slanderous crap on your van.
I need to know who the fuck is driving the car.
You know what? There's just sometimes questions that don't have answers.
Yeah.
And who's driving the van is going to be one of them.
Well, the funny thing is like the guy that's talking to him looks like he's actually like standing in a room. Normally they're sitting in the front seat. They have to turn back to look at him. He looks like he's standing somewhere watching.
Oh, Mr. Rogers has seen better days.
That's what I love about him. They clean him up.
Hey, Budweiser, won't you be my neighbor?
It's a beautiful day in the scrapyard. Oh,
What's that smell?
Won't you be my hooker?
Oh, hey, more rape.
Oh, sex
That's
all
what
the
the movie
time.
needs. And of course, very inappropriate music once again. Oh, wow. Ugh. Oh, he even tastes like a hot dog. This comic rape brought to you by Nike, evidently.
What the fuck?
Did he have a heart attack or just shit himself?
Probably a little bit of both.
Both?
And hey, Dunkin' Donuts supported this scene.
Oh, Jesus.
And I
This
believe
attempted assault brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
possibly Corona. I can't really make out that bottle.
This is just like that scene in Big Trouble in Little China. Where Jack Burton's stuck underneath that soldier that falls on him.
You don't want me to stop? I won't stop then, eh?
I like how they're playing like funny music with this attempt at assault.
I was saying, it was
horrible. Like, what the fuck?
Got that oboe music could run its course. Oh no!
Yeah,
they're getting every dollar they paid for it.
I mean, there's no real way to score. I mean, is there really a good way to score a rape scene? I mean,
yeah, making it sound like it's from like Home Alone, probably not.
Yeah.
Can we class this rape scene up a little bit? Yeah. Exactly. Get that oboe track back here. Yeah.
It sounded like it honestly sounded like it was from like a Christmas Story.
and
ball licking dogs. What the hell?
All right, Grimace. What news? I'm here to steal your Happy Meals.
My blue balls.
He's about to take care of that problem. That dog's making a return. Let's just let me lick your gunt.
Gross. Oh, it's funny now. Yeah, dead lady. It's funny. Wah, 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 wah.
I mean,
and
think
so
about
necrophilia,
this.
evidently.
I mean, who's she going to tell? I mean, am I right? Oh.
Here's another. Just looking at this guy, you can tell this is just another series of another in a series of bad choices he's made. Like, there are certain scenes too that it's just kind of like, man, they're taking their time.
You put gloves on to get down there. Now you're like, well, I don't need the. Oh,
no glove, no. Well, okay.
Nasty. What's up, Ronald McDonald?
I'm going to need a ride home. That's Annabelle.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Juilliard. Yeah.
Oh, and
there's only room for one beard there around these parts.
Hey, did you guys ever want to see what would happen if someone got their dick cut off?
I found out. I found out without wanting to. Sucker! Oh God!
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh, matter of fact.
Huh? I think I'd notice.
And also notice how his voice becomes high after this.
Yep. Man, what the fuck?
And this is where Chris tuned in.
Yeah. It's one of the close. All of a sudden, there's no blood on it.
Yeah.
It got air dried when it was flying through the air. But no, it was like one of the close-ups of it, like tumbling through the air. Was when I flipped to the channel. I was just like, "What?"
And here it is.
And the funny thing is, in the background, my mom was doing her Jason Momoa routine, going like, God damn!
And, this is kind of
that right here. That was what it was. It's like, the fuck is this? And I hear,
An Olympic event, the Jimmy toss.
Yeah, the peen throw.
Oh, fumble.
I'm open. The cock punt.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
interception. Fucking A.
Oh well.
And then this is that scene from that porn movie, John Bobbitt Uncut, where his wife cuts his dick off, when they're in bed, and throws it out the window, and it lands at Lemmy's feet, and he goes, "Hey, that looks like a dick. It ain't mine."
I was thinking more along the lines of
right there.
House.
That was the shot.
Yeah.
That shot right there.
I was gonna say I was thinking more along the lines of Animal House. Thank you, God.
Oh.
At least he cleaned it.
Yeah, but with dirty water, he's probably going to get an infection.
Stagnant water.
A real UTI, if you know what I mean.
Someone's going to get a staph infection like Emmy Rossum in Day After Tomorrow.
Shit.
He's air drying it.
Oh.
That's thinking on your feet, bruh.
It just... Really?
By the way,
rate this movie and go.
For anyone who hasn't seen this movie before, that just happened.
Yep.
You're welcome, Internet. This motherfucker still smells like shit. Why does he look like he just went to a punk concert?
Probably because it was makeup from a previous scene and they filmed this out of order.
The desk sergeant looks like one of those guys who wears way too much aqua velva.
This is a police precinct. Where is the guy?
Are your eyes watering yet?
This is a police precinct. Where's the guy that should be yelling, "I am what you call a repeat offender. I repeat, I will offend again. I get my orders from a higher source."
Yeah. See, we went from two different RoboCop movies there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've seen way too many movies. Is there even such a thing? Piss on this fucking turd. I'm offended, man. I'm offended. I'm Italian. I don't speak like that.
Oh, don't you? I mean, come on. I mean, they've already gone through most of the stereotypes. They've already they've covered blacks and Jews, and why not Italian?
It's me, Mario. I'm an Italian stereotype. Call me the Goomba. I can say that because I'm Italian.
I do love this moment because the cop's like, I can't protect you.
I've seen that guy in a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, he's the maitre d' guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, he was in Frankenhooker.
Okay.
He was also in that. He was in the infamous Jerky Boys movie as well.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
Because he's like their old.
Only part of that movie that made me laugh is when the what was his name? Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
Goes to kiss that Godfather guy's hand or his ring, and he burns himself with a cigar, and he goes, "Fuck, shit."
Like, oh. Yeah. Oh.
What the fuck? You done good, kid.
I thought it was a movie by Jim Jarmusch. Johnny Depp was in it.
And Michael Wilcott.
Aha!
Ooh.
Oh, I thought we were going to start hearing that pimp music from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
That's buttons.
Look at this suit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Salvation Army's finest.
That was a all plaid on sale all the time.
That used to be a picnic table cloth.
I don't know if he's. I'm not really sure if he's a mafia hitman or a used car salesman.
So it's definitely a crime against humanity. That's what that is.
By the way, his gun here, if you'll notice, is a fucking pellet gun. I do remember this. Because it's
looks like Kurt Russell out of used cars.
I just bought Used Cars.
It's a great movie.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way.
Oh my God! It's a red car.
Now I lay me down to sleep. Oh no.
$9,999 for a Cadillac. That price is too fucking high.
Nick his testes.
Yeah, look at
That's
his
a red car.
Look at his gun. It's clearly a pellet gun, like the kind you get at
I used to have one of
those. The back of it, there's no hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those in my closet right now.
Yeah.
We used it as a prop in a movie.
It looks
I don't like this. Oh, do I foresee somebody getting taken up by one of these compressed air cans? Oh, that was choreography like none other, man.
Yeah,
Paula Abdul choreographed this motherfucking fight scene.
As you can see, now I think now we know why his eyes were so purple in that last scene, because they probably filmed this scene first.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you wear salmon pants.
Oh, and hey, you want to see something that's completely unnecessary? It's coming up right about
this is high school humor right here. This is high school humor. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That.
Because why not?
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had the urge. I nearly had the urge to do it just then, because I was like, oh.
Why not?
I mean,
hey, they had the fake mom on set.
Oh God, that's just because I remember the first time we saw this, we're like, what the hell is he gonna? He's gonna pee on him. It was like even worse. What? I was like, whoa.
Entirely unnecessary.
But yet fits the MO of this movie.
Yeah. He's gonna scuff up his ostrich boots.
And by the way, I fucked a corpse. With my man purse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was he able to find his dick and all that? Jesus.
He slapped his thigh and rode the wave in.
Rolled himself in flour and looked for the wet spot. Oh. Must be Burt Reynolds or something.
Secret rendezvous.
Pardon me, do you have any... Oh, it's you.
You have any Grey Poupon? You motherfucker, you. I got this pellet gun aimed at your fucking head. I'm gonna shoot you with this motherfucking pellet gun, okay? See what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, here we go. Shit's gonna get real.
Yeah.
Or not.
We only have this car for a day, so get it off the lot.
Yeah, we've only got it for one more hour, and there isn't much light left.
I love a detective who just doesn't care about the rules.
He's a detective that doesn't detect.
He's no longer a member, as you can tell by him removing his jacket.
Yeah, showing off his fucking overblown pecs. I worked out for an hour for this shot.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
I did.
Don't
I
you
did
like my
13
ranch?
whole. Yeah, I did 13 whole push-ups.
I didn't eat for like 3 hours. I'm cut.
Yeah. I'm all depleted.
Oh, look, see, it is Kenny Loggins. He's trying out his new song. And I'm not heavy.
Eat my nuts.
Yeah, motherfucker, you. Why do I keep making everyone sound like they're an Italian stereotype? I don't know.
Because this movie is full of stereotypes. We should go on Dr. Phil.
Every time he's on screen, I'm going to play that from now on.
He's all right.
There you go, folks. That's an executive decision note. That shit's happening.
Kenny Loggins with those sweet vocal stylings of Kenny Loggins.
That's a sweet dragon poster in the back there. What is that?
Shit's about to go down. Now he should vomit. Now is the perfect time for him to vomit.
Oh no, the king of the hobos.
Got the first strike.
Oh, she's like kicking the knife deeper. Gross.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
What is she, like about a buck? Maybe.
Choreography, once again, stellar. And they even put some dust on it so it looks like they're actually getting hit.
Beef, rock hard.
That thing is in there now. That thing is part of him.
Well, it is bone, so, you know. You know, he needs to do some teeter hang-ups. That would really loosen that back up.
Oh, look at that headbutt. That was classic. That part got cut out in the UK. Oh, yeah.
Sweet spin kick.
Matrix ain't got nothing on this shit. Taught Keanu Reeves everything he knows.
You know, that cop just kept pushing.
Yeah. This is what happens when you go too deep.
I've just become a cop killer. Now there's no way. Was it good for you too?
Yep, she agrees.
It's good to be king.
Like, that's the good stuff, Daddy.
And hey, here's something else completely unnecessary.
Somebody's getting keyed on. Finally.
Well,
see, somebody finally did what he didn't do.
You gotta mark your territory some way.
Juilliard!
Oh yes, Viper. Remember that whole side plot?
See, that took pre-production. That was planning.
Technically, that lady owes him one, so you know. What is this, a Tarantino movie all of a sudden?
And well, I just want to point out something that somebody wrote this.
Yeah.
Ripple. This Go Fuck Your Dog, brought to you by Budweiser.
Is that like a goal of you every time you watch a movie? You're like, if I find Ripple, I'm calling it out.
Damn right. It's a thing. We got to watch all that top secret shit. You watch that wine glass melt.
Oh man, Grimace is shit faced. Sweet ride.
James Dean gave it to me. I remember this guy's reaction to this is one of the funniest things ever. The noises this guy makes. The bleh, 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 bleh.
It was a bowl full of jelly.
Or Viper.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
He's farting himself to death.
Same reaction I had the last time I ate a Happy Meal.
Don't do it, bro.
Oh, did he? Oh, he ate the gum and Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he did. You have to squeeze him.
It's juice.
That is amazing.
See, that's what I'm saying about this movie. Like, it's been schlock the whole time, but that was pretty good special effects right there.
Well,
And they had the foresight to shoot it in slow motion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's the effects are what the money went to.
Yeah. Well, they said that in the documentary, the director said that he was trying to get like $500,000 to make this.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, there's really no story. It's mainly just effects. And
It's like they had all the gore scenes planned out in advance, and they had to like fill in the blanks in between. You know.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I mean, it's pretty much what this movie is camera work and special effects. Is pretty much all this movie is.
Subway's finest.
You went with Winchester.
Yeah. Bill Cody back there, geez. Oh, Mr. Rogers shaking down Kenny Loggins.
I mean, if you're gonna go to that, at least get some playing with the boys.
Jesus. I love this guy. Kick me in the face, you motherfucker. Give him back the bottle.
It's a beautiful day to hit a guy in the head with a pipe.
True story.
Essentially,
I even got a bowl cut.
There's no way around this. There's no way around this. He's essentially committing murder because he knows what that will do.
Yep.
Shitting in my pants.
I just got this shirt.
Jesus. Only in the 80s. Kick a man when he's down. or melting.
Well, I was gonna say, at least he's still on his feet.
Nasty. My chest wasn't made out of foam rubber.
Oh, Robert Englund?
Yeah.
He's throwing his organs.
That was
at
my
me.
nipple. That's the thing about this movie that gets me is like whenever people die, it's like they die from with every color used except the blood. Yeah.
He died as he lived. An art exhibition.
How do I explain this?
Ugh. Just tell him it's
Oh,
abstract.
look, it's an art piece.
Yeah.
It's graffiti.
I can't think of what's that artist who like he makes his paintings by just like splattering paint all over him, like
Pollock.
Yeah, Pollock. Yeah.
Except this is bodily fluids. It's nasty. But in the documentary, the effects artist, one of the effects artists says that whenever she was designing one of the melting people, she said the color that was used for the blood was supposed to reflect their personality, which I don't quite get.
Also, shouldn't that guy know better than to be drinking that shit?
No, does now though.
I mean, he had a whole liquor store full of good liquor. Why does he pick the cheap shit?
Oh my God! It's Peter Jackson. This just turned into Dead Alive. Those are the bird.
Whoa! Look at this camera.
What a world! What a world!
Looks like Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit.
The sounds he's making sounds like when that guy gets his head ripped off in Day of the Dead.
Yeah, just all high pitch. John Cryer. Oh,
Like, nobody likes you, Kenny Loggins. Get the fuck out of here.
Where are you going, buddy?
Got to make a new bone tomahawk.
Yeah. Like, I'm using this knife to make.
Instead of just using the knife to be as a knife, he has to use a knife to make a knife.
Yeah. It's hyperbole.
Yeah.
Anybody can stab you with a knife. It takes a real man to use a chunk of a femur.
And butt crack. God made me do it.
Gotta get past all the gristle.
He was delicious.
Hard day.
He was delicious.
Oh wait, that was my piss bottle. That's still good. He will be missed.
I got a flare gun.
I'm a hobo with a gun.
Like, oh shit! Give a mouse a cookie.
Hey boss, try a little bit of this. He's like, I got clam on his boots.
Got my sweet ostrich boots, and luckily they're the right size.
My fur-lined bone holder.
Here's an offering, my lord.
Fiber.
Until next season.
There's about to say some really fucked up shit here. Because remember, he's 14.
You gonna get his first boner? Probably after watching someone get his dick thrown around, it's not gonna happen. Yeah.
He's about to hit third base. So
this is statutory rape.
Yeah.
Hey, is it okay if I do this?
What's her name?
Not even.
There we go.
You bitch. He was so passionate about it too.
Oh, for some reason I thought this time it would be different.
This. Oh god, I remember. Yeah, my boobies. He's like, oh no, those perfect tatas.
It's happening
No.
again.
Is she lactating? What the fuck?
You notice how? Oh, I was gonna say, I thought she was inside that barrel.
I did too. I was like, wait, how did she get in the barrel all of a sudden?
Tell my daughter I.
Papa Booey, Howard Stern's penis.
How do I explain this?
There's no way they're not going to believe I did this. Even though no one's questioned me yet on anything.
Do we ever get a closure on Severed Penis Man?
Ooh, 14-year-old boys, my only weakness. Jeez.
Is she a teacher?
Mary Kay Letourneau over here. Jesus.
You're going to get it, and you don't even know it.
This is going to be the defining moment of your life.
Does he even have hair?
And then all of a sudden he turns into McLovin. I got a boner.
I love guys who live in tire pyramids on my back lot of my work.
This is fucking rape.
Yeah. This movie's filled with a little bit of too much of that.
Yeah.
It was the 80s. It was a different time.
I guess.
Yeah, think about just all the lint inside that belly button.
It's a man!
Why are you after me? Don't question me, soldier.
He's got the veracity of Animal from Electric Mayhem.
Boner! Boner! Boner!
That's determination. I'll find you.
This is the reimagination of the finale from the Terminator. Instead of being in that metalworking plant, they're in the spare parts area of the junkyard. Oh, I'm sorry, I farted. Oh, that's just the music. Sorry. I thought Grimace died.
That's a different guy.
Grimace 2. He's like, what the fuck did I do?
Got in his way of pussy.
Yep. Gotta get some of that poontang.
So I mean, like the music's just way overly tense for this movie, and it's just no, you don't get to do that.
It's amazing how graceful this guy is.
So where's the industrial press that you're going to crush him in?
Oh.
Is he going to shoot electricity out of his body? Shit, fuck, saw the whole thing.
I'll use the piston on you.
Never know what hit him.
Just hide next to these coil springs.
The suspense is terrible. By which I mean all the suspension equipment right there.
How dare you?
Come on, it was low-hanging fruit. I had to go.
I hope it'll last.
Yeah. I mean, there is actual suspense in this scene too, so
double whammy.
Yeah.
But the first part of this movie, they're actually doing right by like movie standards.
Between two ferns.
Oh.
Zach Galifianakis jokes are always funny. Look at that Steadicam work, man. That is awesome.
Look at how graceful this guy. He moves like a obese lemur. Oh, derp.
Are you sure? He's the final girl. He trips all the time.
Come on now, that's not how we go downstairs.
Blah, blah. I didn't need that cheek anyway.
My beautiful face.
I don't need the cheek matrix.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shoot between the eyes, Matrix. I'm going to have a propane tank.
I'll put a propane tank to it. I just remember this is fucking nasty.
Yeah.
It's like, anytime, kid, anytime. I saw this in the movie once.
Worked in Freddy versus Jason.
Did Mythbusters ever debunk this?
Oof.
That is fucking nasty.
Yeah.
I love how you still see it moving in the background too. That was great. And there goes his head.
Well, and then I love this scene, which we're about to get. I think you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the head can survive for a few minutes after
this movie turns into Reanimator for a second.
Yeah. So if you ever wanted to have, have you ever dreamed about what your final view would be? We know what this guy's would be. And
yeah,
he even smiles. Oh God.
Yeah, this movie went there.
Has a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We're still gonna do it, right?
Oh yeah, put your hand on my crotch. There we go. That was totally hot. Oh, and by the way, the movie's over.
No. It's not over yet. It's almost like you constantly forget other people were in this movie, and then it reminds you about them. Like, oh yeah, I remember these guys.
Jesus. Not cool.
Oh. So I guess they're implying he's been roughed up because his face looks kind of bruised.
Kinda. It looks like there's a little dirt, splotch on his face.
Maybe it's a birthmark. I don't know, the one above his eyebrow.
Jesus. What the fuck?
It almost seems like Robert Altman directed this portion because everybody's just kind of talking at the same time.
Piss on this fucking turd. Stick it up your pooper.
First, I'm going to caress your knees with it and make you feel awkward.
Trying to see an Adonis. You sweet talker, you. How do you even say that last name? I don't know.
Oh.
I was gonna say it's a cock ring.
We can build this world together.
You
Oh shit, he's dripping. I love it.
Oh.
I'm the new Don now.
And then this song. Yeah.
Oh man, this movie, man, this fucking movie.
Well, the thing is, dude, it's like
I want to see. I'm gonna legally change my name to Django Crunch.
oh yeah. But the other thing too is like these weren't even like main characters, and the song is dedicated to this to literally just the last few seconds we saw of the movie.
Oh, I forgot about that last
Whore
line.
on telephone. I would love to be credited as that in a movie once.
Down the stairs.
Viet Cong vampires, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
So that was the street trash.
Yep. Oh, I mean, like I said, it's an experience. You know,
it's a product of its time.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I know a lot of the same people. You know, it's connected to Trauma, and they just kind of wanted to go out and do their own thing. Because I think when we look at the other work that they had done. It's funny though, is that lady, the Jennifer Espinal. I'm not sure how you say that, but the one who was the head makeup person. Like shit, she works for like Marvel now. She did makeup for Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel and Westworld. So yeah, she's
the jumping off point for many careers.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's see here. I'm trying to see.
Thanks, Cobra.
Oh shit! She was also the makeup artist for Spookies.
Oh my goodness, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Did she create that fake door?
Probably.
Oh, Justin hasn't seen that magical scene involving the door.
I haven't even heard of that movie.
Oh, we hadn't heard of it either until we watched it for the podcast, and it was I ended up buying the Blu-ray. I liked it so much.
Spookies?
The Spookies.
Yeah.
The Spookies.
No, it's just Spookies.
Yeah. And apparently they got she first started working in Trauma and then moved on to like Spookies, and she's probably making Spookies and this at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then and eventually and then the song, he's melting.
Blue, blue, blue. Thanks, Anita, for taking me to see I Drink Your Blood when I was 6. That's in the that's in the credits.
Oh god. Well, and that
Oh
movie,
my god!
that little kid's a fucking murderer in that movie.
Wow.
Oh, street trash.
So that was Street Trash, everybody.
Murderous.
So I saw that way too early.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe Bob Briggs. I appreciate it. But I ended up buying like a DVD that they'd released of this like 10, 15 years ago, whatever. Luckily I found it at Best Buy. And then I randomly found this while going video game hunting with Rocket Sauce in Wisconsin. They had it at a store we went to, so I picked it up.
I remember seeing it on like on something like it was sort of a review show, and I don't think it was Joe Bob Briggs. I think it was something else I remember seeing it on. But then years later, my friend John talked to us like, oh yeah, apparently there's this movie that a lot of people who worked on Trauma worked on this, and apparently it's just like really fucked up. And we watched it, and as soon as I saw the dick getting cut off, I'm like, yeah, I know, I this is the movie. I remember seeing like.
I probably won't watch it for another 5 years.
So funny that you say that is because my buddy who introduced that to me, every now and then when he'll be like, what do you want to watch? I'll be like, let's watch Street Trash. He's like, no, you can't just whip that out anytime
you got to be prepared for it.
Well, then that's what he does. He's like, I like to spread it out about every 4 to 5 years. He's like, if you watch it too much, it loses its allure. And I'm like, good point.
I'm glad I bought it, but there's it's fun until like the sexual assault stuff happens.
Yeah. Well, it's just, essentially it is just, it actually even says, I'm looking now at the description here on Shudder, and it even says like Street Trash is a must-see for fans of Frank, Frank Henenlotter?
Henenlotter, yeah, the guy that did Basket Case.
Yeah, so Henenlotter, Will Langston, and Trauma Entertainment. So yeah, so I guess it's all connected. And
we've watched Basket Case on the podcast before. Yeah. We just need to watch Brain Damage next.
Yeah, possibly Frankenhooker.
Oh god, want a date?
One of my favorite lines in Frankenhooker is whatever it's the guy that was in this. Like they're doing some expose on crack, and he goes, "You are killing those girls slowly. This super crack I invented should speed things up."
I just remember when I worked at that video store in the mid '90s, we had Frankenhooker on VHS, and there was like if you pushed her boob on the box, it would say something, and it would go "wanna date." But anyway, Street Trash.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Justin, for making us watch this once again.
Yes.
Making you. That sounded almost
I enjoyed it. It's just, like I said, I'm good for another 5 years now.
We filled our quota.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even realize it was a Blu-ray until you're like, I got it on Blu-ray, and I'm like, oh, God, why did you have to say that magical word, Blu-ray?
I'm an enabler. I'm in a podcast that has it in the title. That's what I do. That's what I do.
But yeah, and once again, for those of you listening, thank you for listening to us. And if you like what it is we do here, please remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly,
share a copy of Street Trash with your family.
Show it to Grandma; she'll love it.
It's a perfect Christmas time movie.
I really enjoyed it up until that part where that man melted in the toilet.
Jesus gets redemption at the end, Grandma. You have to finish it.
Jesus.
He works in mysterious ways.
Fuck you. Give me a bottle of booze. Here's my dollars. Suck my dick. You heard me.